Welcome back to Joyful Adventure Audits. If you love local history and Birmingham's lost pubs, hit that subscribe button. We're documenting every forgotten boozer, every vanished landmark, all free for everyone to watch. Today, we're in Rubery, standing on Rubery Lane, and this one really hurts. The Cock Inn, the oldest pub in Rubery, is gone. Not converted. Not boarded up. Completely demolished, replaced by a modern care home. And its story, from 1811 to rubble, tells you everything about how easy it is to lose 200 years of local history overnight. Built in 1811, the Cock Inn served as a coaching inn long before Birmingham swallowed up Rubery in 1911. Back then, Rubery Lane was a key route for travellers and quarry workers from the nearby Lickey Hills, men who worked the famous Lickey quartzite used to build much of Birmingham. Mitchells and Butlers bought the pub in 1911, expanding it through the 1960s. Its cream-painted frontage and beer garden became the heart of village life. Families met here, generations toasted weddings and birthdays here. And like every proper old pub, it had its share of local drama. In 1900, a barman named made the papers, sued by a woman from Tamworth for breaking off their engagement. The judge made him pay £50 in damages, a fortune back then. During World War II, the Cock Inn became more than a pub, it became part of Britain's defence. RAF troops were billeted here while operating barrage balloons from the nearby quarry. Those balloons stopped enemy bombers from reaching the Austin factories at Longbridge, factories that built aircraft vital to the war. So when soldiers came in here for a pint, they weren't just locals, they were part of Britain's front line. This wasn't just a pub. It was part of the war effort. After the war, the Cock Inn went back to normal life. Locals remember kids sitting on the wall outside at bonfire night, families in the beer garden, and no trouble, just a friendly, local atmosphere. Landlord Arthur Crimes ran it for years, and people still mention his name fondly online. But by the 2010s, the story turned familiar. Business dropped, the pub closed in 2014, and vandalism crept in. Locals complained about antisocial behavior, the building left to rot. Then came October 2017. Arson. A massive blaze tore through the roof. Firefighters battled for hours, but the historic structure was gone. The fire service confirmed it was deliberate. 2 fires, set separately. Developers moved fast. Proposals came for housing, then a care home. Locals objected, 19 people wrote in, but without listed status, the Cock Inn had no legal protection. Council officers called its loss regrettable, but said the care home would bring jobs. The application passed in December 2018. By the end of that year, the Cock Inn, a building that had stood through wars, weddings, and every era of Birmingham's story, was bulldozed. In its place, a 68-bed care home. Modern, clean, functional, but it could have been anywhere. No plaque, no sign of what once stood here. The Cock Inn is a textbook Birmingham story, unlisted, unprotected, and ultimately erased. It survived Napoleon, survived the Blitz, but not the planning department. A care home now stands where soldiers once drank, where locals built memories over 200 years. If you remember the Cock Inn, if you drank there, worked there, or just remember it standing proud on Rubery Lane, please share your stories below. That's how we keep these places alive. And if you've got photos, old interiors, family snapshots, or shots before the fire, email them in. Details are in the description. This is Joyful Adventure Audits, preserving Birmingham's history one pub at a time. Subscribe for more, and we'll see you at the next lost pub, hopefully one that's still standing.
A timber frame, a creaking door, hay spilled on the slate-worn floor. The Cock Inn stood where the willows lean since 1811, through times unseen. The fire roared, the tales were spun, laughter echoed till the day was done. A home for the lost, a hearth for the found, its heart beats strong in this old town. Raise a glass to the inn that's gone, where the nights were short and the memories long. The cock is silent, its days are through, but it lives in me, and it lives in you. Steel boots on cobblestone, laughter carved and weathered old, tankards raised to skies unknown. The smoke can bear the final joke. Where are the ghosts of the Cock Inn tonight? Do they march with the wind? Do they sing in the light? A care home's walls hold stories untold, but the fire of the past, it never grows cold. Young hearts dance to war's cruel tune by barrage balloons under silvery moons. A pint for courage, a toast for the brave before